When the Zira Consortium first encountered humans, they were baffled by their fragility. Standing barely 1.8 meters tall on average, with skin easily torn by a claw or blade, they seemed woefully unfit for the cosmos. The Consortium's resilience index rated them a 2 out of 15, laughable for a species daring to traverse the stars. Out of curiosity, rather than respect, humans were granted entry into the Stellar Alliance. They were amusing, crafting research vessels instead of warships, training diplomats instead of warriors. It seemed they understood their limitations. They stayed out of conflicts, offering logistics and aid, but never stepping onto the battlefield. We saw them as clever but harmless. That illusion shattered during the Krylon War, when the Krylon Dominion launched its infamous Blitz of Solaria, carving through the Alliance's core systems. Humanity did something unprecedented. Their fleet, modest and unsophisticated by our standards, moved not to defend Alliance borders but directly into Krylon-controlled space. "Are they mad?" growled Overseer Galvix, staring at the tactical displays. 50 Earth ships against 1,500 Krylon destroyers? They're marching to their graves. But what followed defied all logic. As the human fleet engaged, they unleashed a barrage of unfamiliar technology. Pulses of electromagnetic disruption ripped through Krylon shields, leaving their ships vulnerable. Then came swarms of micro-drones, small enough to be dismissed as inconsequential, until they weren't. The drones burrowed into hulls, releasing clouds of nano-machines that overran Krylon systems. Within minutes, Krylon ships began imploding, their reactors sabotaged from within. The once dominant fleet became a graveyard of burning wreckage. The humans, untouched, sent a transmission, not to us but directly to the Krylon War Marshal. "This is Commander Elise Kren of the Human Coalition Fleet," said a calm, unassuming voice. "Your forces are neutralized. Surrender or face the alternative." The War Marshal sneered. "You dare threaten us?" "Not a threat," Commander Kren replied, her tone unchanging. "The nanomachines inside your ships can dismantle both metal and organic matter. Choose wisely." The Krylon forces surrendered before she finished speaking. As the human fleet withdrew, Overseer Galvix turned to me. His usually imposing presence diminished. "We underestimated them." "Severely," I muttered, unable to look away from the screen. Humanity wasn't fragile. They had known their limits all along, and built weapons no one else could imagine. They avoided war not out of weakness, but restraint. Now we knew why. If humans ever truly fought, they wouldn't just win. They'd ensure their enemies ceased to exist.